If Allah so willed, He could make you all one people, but He leaves deceiving. You see the word here is strain. It's a false, but strain it's the same as deceive. I think it close.
Wait. If Allah so willed. Straying, yeah, يضل straying.
So what do you see here? If Allah want, He will make us, all of us Muslims, correct? Or all of us Christians, all of us Hindus, or all of us kuffar. But Allah, He don't want us to be all of us one. It is the will of Allah. He is the one who decide who is going to be believer and who is the one to be not disbeliever. So what's the point of this religion? Why I will go to hell if He is the one who decide I will not believe?
He leaves straying whom He pleases, and He guides whom He pleases.
And again, this is a false translation. The word yudil have nothing to do with strain. The word yudil is about deceiving. He deceive whoever He will, and He guide whoever He will. So if He want, He will make you all one nation. But obviously, this is not what He want. So what He want? He deceive as He wish.
But yudil means lead astray. It is correct. Like
no,
no,
my friend. Yudil, it can be used in many ways. And let us give an example. يضل الطريق. He lost his way, correct?
Okay. You mean?
If somebody he lost his way, we can use ضل طريقه. He lost his way, which means direction. He got wrong direction, correct? But if somebody doing that to you, here is deceiving because he is causing you to take wrong direction. Do we agree? Okay, you want to go in the highway to go to Washington DC, and you ask me where to go from. I give you a different highway in purpose to deceive you, so you can go. You will go to different city. Is that a deceiving, or this is just I went astray?
You can say it is deceiving. Okay,
it is deceiving.
Yeah, it is.
So
I am leading you astray.
Yeah,
both are them.
Yeah, but no, he leaves you astray, which means maybe you yourself you didn't, like, okay, he did not reach out to you to guide you. No, this is not the case. It says in Arabic, yudil. It's an act he did to make you astray, not something happened. You are astray and he let you there. You know, it's like I'm walking in the beach. I saw somebody is drowning, and I did not give him arms, so he died. This is not what it says. He lead you to your death by deceiving you. All right. So Allah here showing us again how stupid this religion is, because if Allah, He is the one who guide who He want, misguide who He wants. So why I will go to hell or I will go to heaven? What I did? Nothing. Chapter 16, verse number 37. Read this one. This one is even more horrible. I will show it to you in Arabic first, and we'll show it to people in English. إن تحرض على هداهم فإن الله لا يهدي من يضل وما لهم من ناصرين. What the heck? If you try,
I don't see this. Wait.
Okay.
This one.
This is chapter 16, verse number 37.
37.
Okay. So if you anchor if you try your best to guide them, don't waste your time. Allah will guide not the one who He deceived, and those who He deceived, nobody can help them. And this is the Muslim translation. Do you see it? So how that can be possible? Don't try to guide them, because Allah misguide them, and those who Allah misguide them, nobody can guide them. As simple as that. We can change the translation, you know, so we can love better. Even though, oh, you Muhammad, translation of Biktal, desires their right guidance. Still Allah assuredly will not guide him who misleads. Allah will not guide who he misleads. Who is the one who mislead the guy? Allah. You're laughing. So what's happening now?
So I don't know, man. It's
So what kind of religion this religion is?
What do they say then? That I don't know. They say in Shia that I thought that was indeed stupid to think that it is literally written. So they told me in Shia that's not the case. So
yeah, well, this is the Quran. I mean, they can't even.
This is Quran. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
this is Quran. So I'm
play
thinking
games with it, obviously, but they are playing games. They are, and most of people they don't study carefully. All right, and a book full of contradiction. All of it is in contradiction. And the same can be found all over, like chapter 35, verse number 8. It's Allah who guide he who he will, and he misguide who he will, deceive who he will.
Which one again? This
35. This is why my book is called Deception of Allah. Go get my book.
123. Which one?
35, verse number 8.
35.
For Allah, he deceive, not astray, whom he wills, and he guide whom he wills. That's it. It's his will to be deceived or to be guided.
Okay.
And the Quran is full of this. All the Quran is like that. What kind of book this book is? And imagine in the Quran in chapter 2 verse number 26, Allah will give you a parable, and then this parable will guide many and will misguide many. What is that? How stupid that is. I will tell you a story, and this story will misguide many and will guide many. Do you see it? Hey guys, I have a story for you, and if I tell this story, many of you will go astray and many of you will be guided. So what the point? What the point exactly? Are you there, Hassan?
Yes, I'm here. Let's look at the Arabic here.
In the Arabic,
this is Surah which I can
chapter 2. Chapter
look
2,
at my computer.
Chapter 2, verse number 26.
26. Okay. Let's have a look.
إن الله لا يستحي أن يضرب مثل ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أن الحق من ربهم أما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا المضر يضل به كثير ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين. But the verse before it says that the one who Allah misguided is misguided by Allah, and now he's saying the one is misguided is the bad one. Oh boy. Who is the one who follows shaitan? Hassan.
What?
Who is the one who follows shaitan?
Someone?
Who is the one who follows shaitan?
According to Islam, anyone that is bad.
Like, okay. Chapter 7, verse 175.
Evil.
Yeah, evil, bad people, they follow shaitan only. Chapter 7, 175 says the same. Chapter 15, 42. Chapter 26. Even chapter 26, verse 24, it says that the poetry men, the one who follow them is only the criminals. If you are a poet man and people like you, those who like you, they are a criminal. All right. But now, as you see, the poet people is those who do evil, they follow them. All right. The one who is bad, who follow them. But look, in the Quran says, chapter 15, verse number 42, that from my servant no authority shall thou have except such as put themselves in the wrong and follow thee. Actually, the translation is bad. As such as the criminals, al-ghaween. So Allah saying to the shaitan, no one from my followers can follow you except the criminals. So how
None
Muhammad,
of my followers can follow you?
yeah, except the bad ones. Only bad ones will follow shaitan. Shaitan have no authority over the good ones. Correct? So how Shia and Sunni, they say shaitan deceived me. Did you hear the question, Hassan?
Yeah.
How you Shia, you say shaitan deceived me. If shaitan cannot deceive unless you are a bad person, you are a criminal. Not only a bad, you have to be a criminal, al-ghaween. What a stupid religion. So you say to them shaitan have no authority except over the criminals. Okay, so how shaitan he was able to convince Adam to commit sin? Adam was a criminal.
They say in Shia Islam that Adam like Iblis swear by Allah. So
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Adam thought that
my friend, whatever shaitan he did, whatever
no one would
no Hassan, whatever
would
shaitan
swear by Allah and lie. But
yeah,
okay,
whatever
yeah.
the stories they told you about shaitan he did, as long the Quran, and this is before he even kicked him out from heaven. He says Allah that you have no authority over my servant except the one who follow thee. In order to practice this, that means Adam he follow thee. No matter how he convince him, he swear, he play jumbo mambo, that will not change he follow the advice of shaitan. That means Adam himself was a criminal, right? What about Muhammad?
Yeah, okay.
What
I find it so strange, like he's a prophet.
Okay. What about Muhammad? Was Muhammad a sinner according to Islam, to Shia, or no?
To Shia, no, absolutely not.
Because
to
the Shia,
Sunni, he was.
No, because the Shia, they are not being the Shia scholars, they are not being decent and they are not being truthful. This is the Quran, chapter 48, verse number 2. Translation is false, same fault. In Arabic, it says dhambaka. You know what them mean, right? What them mean?
Sin.
Sin. Okay. ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر. Does it say that?
Which surah was it?
48, okay. Verse number 2.
Okay, let me read it. ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما Yes, okay.
So
to who is he?
This is to Muhammad. Here? This is to Muhammad. This is speaking to Muhammad. This is the chapter of Al-Fatah. All of it is about Muhammad. So here we have given thee, Muhammad, a signal of victory, a signal of victory. Okay, that Allah may forgive thee sin that which in the past and which in to come. If the Quran just said that shaitan have no authority over anyone to make him do what? If shaitan have authority, what he would do? He would make you commit sin, correct? Do you agree?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
So Allah says you cannot make my followers do sin unless they follow thee, and they are criminals. So how Muhammad he commit the sin? And not only sin in the past and sin in the future. The Muslims, they have many fabrications saying that the Christians, they used to give a paper, like the Pope, he give a paper to forgive sin if you pay him money. The fact the Quran is the one who's doing that.
Mm.
Your past and your coming sin. Open license for sin.
But when does he forgive your sin? Doesn't say it right. Wait,
It says, my friend, it
no.
says forgive your past and your coming sin. And by the way, here there is something very wrong in the verse. And you speak Arabic, you know Arabic. Do you see here it says ليغفر لك الله?
Yes.
Translation, that Allah may forgive thee. How Allah he say may forgive thee? May? What does that mean? If Allah is the one who will forgive him, and Allah is the one who is talking, so how Allah he say me? Allah will forgive you. I am the one who's talking. And why is saying may? Here you notice that the one who wrote those verses, he forget to switch speaking about Allah from speaking about himself. If Allah is speaking here, he should not say that Allah may forgive thee. You are Allah.
You mean Allah is here speaking?
So why he okay, Allah is speaking, why he will say may Allah? And what do you mean may? You are Allah, you forgive him or not?
Okay, okay, I get it. Yeah. I don't know actually.
So Hassan, what, you want to stay a Muslim, man? After all this madness? You're still a Muslim? Stay a Muslim and may Allah forgive you. may Allah. Allah, he is not sure he forgive to Muhammad or not. May. And may in the past and the coming and the sin to come. I mean, look at this. As long you are saying the sin to come, should not be may, because obviously you are saying you forgive him. So what do you mean ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر?
What does le means here?
ليغفر, it's like maybe
Arabic?
in the future, like they lead الاستقبال, you know, like something will happen in the future. So maybe Allah will forgive you in the this why in the translation is that may Allah forgive thee.
Okay.
What is that? Okay, you know what, Hassan, forget about all of this. Still you are not leaving Islam today. Until now, I can tell you are hesitating. I want you to help me to keep you as a Muslim. I want you to help me to keep you today as a Muslim. Give me something make you stay as a Muslim still.
Okay, let me think. I don't know. They say like, they have many hadith about wisdoms and like
that's all fabrication stories
speech.
After what, you know, all those stories written long after Muhammad.
حكايات, for example, قال
this is a
قال
story.
قال علي, for example, هناك نعمتان مجهولتان الصحة والأمان, for example. So yeah, I don't know. And they say there's a book called نهج البلاغة.
All right.
Of Ali, he has a sermon without dots.
Okay,
But I don't think that's really. I don't know, man. But they say like Ali was the most rightful person. But yeah.
All right. Well, let us see some of the wisdom of the people of Ahlul Bayt. All right.
Okay. That's what they say.
What about watermelon?
Watermelon?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Is watermelon Shia or Sunni?
What?
Yeah. What? Why you are laughing? What happened?
What do you mean?
What do you? I'm asking you. You should answer me. Is watermelon Shia or Sunni? Guys, according to the Shia, watermelon, if she is sweet, she is a Shia, and she is from the one who love Ali and the family of the Prophet. If she is not the watermelon, she is Sunni. What do you say? Okay, let us read. وسائل الشيعة. Do you see the screen? You see the screen, Hassan?
Wait. Really? Like, are you joking or what?
No, I'm not joking. I will show you many examples. الحر العاملي, variant number 25, page number 178. It says عن جده عن أمير المؤمنين عليه السلام أخذ بطيخة ليأكلها فوجدها مرة فرمى بها وقال بعدا وسحقة إلى أن قال فقيل له يا أمير المؤمنين ما هذه البطيخة؟ قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الله أخذ أخذ مودتنا على كل حيوان ونبت فما قبل الميثاق كان عذبا طيبا وما لم يقبل الميثاق كان ملحا زائقا. So let us translate. Ali, he took a بطيخة, a watermelon, and he wanted to eat it. Actually, let us click at Google Translation. And then when he started eating it, he found that it is sour. The taste is so bad. So he threw it away and he cursed it. And they said to him, the leader of the believers, Amir al-Mu'mineen, what's wrong? What's up with this watermelon? You know? He said that the Prophet of Allah, he said that Allah, he took a contract of our faith, which means Shia faith, on every animal grow up before the whatever, and every planet. Actually, here that the translation is wrong. And every planet, animal and planet. So Allah, he made a contract that all the animals and all the plants who are going to follow Ali, the good ones, Ali and his family, they will be sweet and good taste, and those who they are not, they will be salty and they will taste bad. Do you see it, Hassan?
Yeah, I see it.
And this is an agreement between Allah and all the animals and the plants. And this watermelon, she is not Shia. That's why he throw it away. It's not sweet. So this is the wisdom they told you about the Shia. What? Okay, I think you had enough. Are you going to stay Shia or what? Did we have enough for today?
Never heard this.
What do you mean you never heard? Okay. What about if you look at the anus of a woman during you're having sex with your wife, and if you look at her anus, what will happen to you? You will go, your son is going to be blind, and he will be mute and deaf just by looking at your wife bum when you are having sex. The same as if you are talking. All right, if you talk during sex, Allah will make you mute. Allah will make your son mute. And this is explained why some kids are mute, because simply you were talking during the time you are having sex. Let us read together. Al-Book Al-Kafi, and this is your best book. You told me before this is the best book you like, right? Al-Kafi.
Al-Kafi, yes.
Volume number 5, page number 498. All right, it says, let us go down. All right, what is the most time is hated to have sex in, even if it is lawful? which means with your wife. He says between the sunrise and the sun raised, which means like if the sun is rising and the sun already is in the sky. That time is forbidden. It's haram. And between the sunset until the last light of the sun is gone. It's haram. It's bad. And then in the day where the sun have an eclipse and the moon have an eclipse, and in the night where there is a like a cold air, sorry, dark wind, like I think this is from the sandstorm, and red wind and yellow wind, which is presenting a dusty storm, cold, hot. In those days you should not have sex. And then he says all right, let us see. Oh, okay, in the top it says اتقوا الكلام عند ملتقى الختانين فإنه يورث الخرس. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. Avoid talking during sexual intercourse because that will make your kids deaf and mute.
Wait. ملتقى الختانين. What does that mean?
الختانين, which mean women is circumcised in Islam, a man is circumcised. So when the two circumcision met, you don't talk.
ملتقى, okay, yes, ملتقى is meeting, okay.
Yeah.
But
if you talk, you inherit your child to be mute. So the reason for this is the wisdom of the Ahlul Bayt. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is a lot of wisdom. So this is what me keeping you as a Muslim, the wisdom of Ahlul Bayt. Are you sure? I mean, that's a lot of wisdom, man. I mean, that's really good.
but they say like there are thousands of those.
Okay, what about
wisdoms?
what
I
about,
don't know.
okay, you believe in
قال علي قال الإمام قال.
Okay, you believe in Al-Mahdi, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but it is in Shia Islam. There, yeah, it is of the main belief. But
yeah, but I know, but I mean the Mahdi. Is it true that his fart is like perfume?
what?
What do you mean what? Is it true that his fart is like a perfume? Why you are laughing? Hold yourself. This is your religion. Come on, show respect, man. This is Bihar al-Anwar, Al-Allama al-Majlisi, volume number 25, page number 168. All right. The description about Al-Mahdi, what Al-Mahdi, what he will be. He says that the Imam Ashru Alama, there is two signs of Al-Mahdi. First one, his penis will be circumcised when he was born. So his penis is already circumcised by Allah. And if he fail down in the ground, he will fail in his butt. In his butt. Not in his any side, no, in his butt. Always he fell down in the butt. Like you throw him in the air, he go down in his butt. And when he fell in his butt, right away he say ash-shahada, ash-shahadatain. Right away, he fell in his butt. He say la ashhadu la ilaha illallah, no, Ali, okay. And then he never have, or he will never have get dirty from orgasm, which means his orgasm is always pure. And his eyes never sleep. And his his eyes asleep, but his heart never sleep. And he never do yawning, and he never stretch like what like stretch his arms, like he never do that, like tired, like no. And then he can see what is in the front and what is behind him in the same time. And his like his the effect is like the musk, and the earth always right away swallow it and make it disappear. What do you say? Let us click at English translation so we can translate the page in English. But I know like a Google translation will not really be too much good, but better than nothing. So there is 10 signs of Al-Mahdi, as you see here, and his eyes. Okay, Abu Ja'far, etc. For the 10 signs, he is born with sealed the cleanser. See, the cleanser is circumcised, and if he fall in the ground, he fall in his butt, not his feet. And when he and he will raise his voice saying the shahada. He does not. His eyes sleep, but his heart never sleep. He never do yawning, and he never stretch his body. And what else? And then, and translation here is really messed up. So what do you say, my friend, about the wisdom of the Ahlul Bayt? I mean, this is too much wisdom, and you are proud about it. So this is what making you stay as a Muslim?
I don't know what to say, man.
What, you will stay a Muslim or not? I don't know.
Like, yeah, I've never. This is the first time you. Yeah, I mean.
Okay. Do you watch?
The first.
Do you watch?
The first was al-Shia, the first book you said.
We are quoting from many. The last one it was from Al-Kafi, I think. Have you ever? Did you watch like those magicians who do things like, you know, make something come from your nose, etc.?
Magicians?
Yeah, did you watch?
I have watched sometimes, okay. Like on.
This is your favorite book, Usul al-Kafi. Sharh Usul al-Kafi.
It's not my favorite book.
Well, about al-Kafi, this is explanation for al-Kafi. This exists in the Kafi, but this is explanation for it. It says, the Prophet of Allah, he pray, and when he pray, from his nose came, from his right side, left side of his nose, a bird which is yellow, and it is from the kind of the luctus, and he was bigger than a fly. And this fly go and walk under the throne of Allah, asking Allah for forgiveness. What? This is a bird coming from the nose of your Prophet Muhammad, and his was yellow. He was a bird, but yet he is smaller than the luctus and bigger than the fly. And he walk under the throne of Allah, asking Allah for forgiveness until the judgment day. They asked your Prophet, actually no, not your Prophet here. كنت أجلس أبا عبد الله عليه السلام. So a guy who was sitting with Imam Abdullah, and he said to him, where the sneezing come from? He said, the nose. He said, you are right. I mean, you see the wisdom? The sneezing, where the sneezing came from the nose. You are right. Here they are quoting you the amazing miracles of those guys. I mean, the guy, he is telling us that the sneeze come from the nose. I mean, all right. And then he says, where is the sperm is coming from? He says from all the body, not only from the penis. And then this is what he says.
Testicles, you mean?
And then he says, no, all the body. Jami'u al-badan. He says, don't you see when a human he sneeze, all his limb move? And if somebody he sneeze once, he will not die for the coming 7 days. So he's trying to prove to you that the connection between your sperm and your sneezing. So while you sneeze, all your body move. And he is saying he's connecting between where the let me translate this to English so people they can read. I mean, So what do you think? We still Muslims?
I don't know what to say to you.
This is I asked you why you are staying Muslim until now. You said they have wisdom. Okay, we are reading the wisdom. You want more wisdom? I can give you from now until next year a lot of wisdom. Do you really want more wisdom, or we are done?
Well, I don't know what you want. Yeah, I mean, yeah.